Hey, what's up my people? This is IceRestrict12 and today I'm coming at you with a brand new video on Floowandereeze. This archetype is dropping in the new set Burst of Destiny and it is poised to be one of the best, most competitive archetypes that we've received in a while. Now there's a couple things that you need to know about Floowandereeze. The first one is that they love normal summoning and tribute summoning, so it works something along the lines of Monarchs. The other one is that they are basically composed of two different type of monsters. You have level 1s and level 10s, and then as far as attributes go, they're all either wind type or water type. Now, with that being said, another cool quality of this archetype and what's going to give them that competitive edge is that they're going to effectively lock you from special summoning. So if your deck likes to special summon, you definitely want to stick around because we're going to take a look at this archetype, break it apart a little bit, and see how we can beat them together. Very well guys, let's go ahead and get started. Now, the very first thing I want to talk about is their starters. This deck has a bunch of level 1 starters that when they hit the field, they're going to allow you to perform a second normal summon. So what you want to do is you want to hit them with that Imperm or hit them with that Fake Veiler so that it is a dead summon and they're not going to be able to go into something else that will eventually allow them to bring their boss monsters. So the moment they drop the first one, you want to stop that effect because again, remember, you can only normal summon once per turn. So if the first normal summon doesn't start something, that's it. They're going to have to pass turn. And moving on guys, let's go ahead and talk about their dependency on the normal and tribute summonings. Now, this is kind of, what makes this archetype so special, but at the same time, it could be their Achilles heel. So what they do is they need to normal summon once, and then whatever card they normal summon will allow them to normal summon twice. And then in that order, they're going to be able to continue doing this until they can tribute summon for their boss monsters. Now, one thing that you can do to stop this is cards like, for instance, Summon Limit, which will restrict your opponent to just 2 summons per turn. Now keep in mind this might affect you as well, and this is why I'm giving you different options because you will choose what works for your deck better. That is one way that you can stop them. The other cool thing you can do, and this is something that I would personally be doing because I run the Eldritch Zombie World deck, I'm going to be relying a lot on Zombie World. If you are able to run Zombie World into your deck and it won't stop you at all, so like if you're a Tri Brigade player, forget it, this won't work for you. But if you run a deck that doesn't mind running something like Zombie World is going to be poison for this deck because first of all, it's going to turn everything into a zombie and they need their cards to be winged beasts. And the other one is they cannot tribute summon unless these are zombies, and everything in their hand is not going to be a zombie. Now another cool card that you can use, and I think this is the route that a lot of players will be going, it is Mask of Restrict. Now, Mask of the Restrict is going to be an awesome addition to any side deck that is going to go into a tournament where there's a lot of Floowandereeze, and I do have a feeling that a lot of competitive players will be playing this strategy, so it might actually, this might be only for that one, matchup, but it might be worth it. So Mask of the Restrict, basically what it does is that neither player can tribute summon. Simple as that. It's an old school Yu-Gi-Oh card that it may have a very big impact in the coming days. And the other thing is this deck relies on cards such as wind attributes and water attributes. So if you play something like Gozen Match, you're eventually going to be able to shut down half of the deck. Just keep in mind that a lot of these things may affect you as well, so pick the one that works with your deck. And finally guys, let's go ahead and talk about their recursion. Now this deck is going to have the ability to go into the grind game, and the reason why is because every time that a Floowandereeze monster is removed from the field, it gets banished. But they have the effect that while they are banished, if a monster is normal summon, which is what this archetype is all about, they're going to be able to add themselves back into your opponent's hand, and you want to be able to stop that. Now of course, very simple and straightforward. The way you want to stop that is with cards that stop your opponent, or in the case of Imperial Iron Wall, is going to stop both players from banishing monsters. Now if your deck can handle that, that will probably be the best way to go, but if not, then you can also use cards like Artifact Lancia that are going to only stop your opponent from banishing cards so that they cannot keep that grind recursion game going, and you're going to be able to eventually deplete them of cards so that you can execute your strategy and get that game. Alright guys, well thank you for taking the time to watch these videos. I really appreciate it guys. Floowandereeze is definitely going to have an awesome impact in the meta. I'm looking forward to playing against it, and who knows, even I might build a deck myself. So thank you guys again for taking the time to watch these videos. It means the world to me, guys. We're very close to 100 subscribers, and I know, you know, in the great scope of things, that is really nothing, but you know, for a Yu-Gi tuber who's just starting, and it's actually a pretty important milestone, guys. Anybody that's subscribed, I really appreciate your support, guys. You guys are amazing. Please let me know in the comment section what kind of videos you guys want to see, and you know, if you're getting any value out of my videos, I'll really appreciate a like, a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.